Welcome back, Totem Pole Nation. We're rolling. Yes, sir. So, yeah, we were just in a great conversation there for a second. What were we talking about there, Coach?
Well,
Hold
we're
on, hold
just
on, hold
talking
on.
about.
Let me get this vibe going here. I don't know if you could hear it in the background. You hearing that yet?
Is it the Eagles?
Oh, it's the good stuff. Mr. William Devon.
There you go. I don't
Be
know who that is, but I like him.
thankful. Be thankful for what you got.
Bob
When you
Marley?
No, it's William Devon is the name.
Yeah, I don't know William Devon, but
Oh man, you
got
know
my
this.
haircut. I usually get a haircut about once a month. I go to the same lady, Tam, Tam, on Whole Street Road, right next to the Jumpology Dollar Tree. Um, the place that's an indoor flea market,
Oh,
Applebee's,
nice.
Geneto, and Whole Street. But you know, my hair don't grow in the way that it used to. As you can see, I have a worse hairline than LeBron James. LeBron James has a perfect hairline. It's perfectly straight. Back here is not as good so much. But, LeBron lost last night. When I went to bed, the Lakers were winning. But this guy, the Joker, these European basketball players, I'm not saying they're dominating, but three of them are in the top five in the NBA. Giannis, Luka, Joker.
Man, I tell
Mind
you
over
what.
matter. Tell them about the movie we watched, Coach, last night.
Oh man, it was a great one, man. It was a great one. I was just about to pop it in. It was Air, and then you said, "Well, I'm gonna watch it too." So you started watching it as well, and man, what a classic! What a throwback! And just to see how all the pieces of the puzzle got put together in what absolutely changed the world. Back in the day, everybody used to wear running shoes. Everybody wore running shoes. Now, everybody is wearing
Ooh,
jump
jump
man,
man,
jump
jump man,
man,
jump man, jump man.
jump man.
Never had a pair of jump mans. Never had a pair of Jordans. I think in
Uh,
seventh grade, I had a pair of, they looked just like the threes. They had the elephant print, Nike.
I
I
believe you
remember
had
like
those.
they were
You had some.
$75, man. They were
Wow.
$75. Most expensive pair of shoes I ever had. And I remember Freddie Hall's sister asking me, "Where did you get those?" Like she was blown away. They were the Nike Air something. They were not Jordans though, from what I remember. But they were like white, gray, elephant pattern, royal blue. And my hairline is not the same. But what a wonderful movie. Mood, I'm feeling like Sonny Vaccaro. I'm feeling like Sonny Vaccaro. I'm feeling like Matt Damon in that movie. Sonny Vaccaro is still alive. Sonny Vaccaro, I'm calling you. All right, I'm putting it out there into the universe. Sonny Vaccaro, hit me up.
We need
I
you.
understand you. You understand me.
Yeah, you absolutely, coach. You definitely remind me of him. The part that reminded me the most is at the very end when he took off running. That was like blueprint. You guys are probably the same speed. Uh, I tell you what, man, they kind of bulked him up for this, right? They kind of bulked him up for that movie, man.
I
It's
think he
crazy
had
how.
padding on. Because his stomach moved. It didn't move right, dude. It didn't look real. Yeah. He was jacked. He was jacked.
But yeah,
I mean,
man, how blessed was Jordan to have, such brilliant parents. And man, just the end of it, watching, seeing, what impact his mom is still having today, is just unbelievable, man. That was he was definitely changed the world, man. And for those guys to go all in on Jordan, right? And it's so
yeah.
funny. They were talking about the guy was like, man, Air Jordan. And it was like, boom. And then the other guy was like, what, Air Cooks or something like that. It's like, man,
Yeah,
thank God
they
that
had the
didn't
other
happen.
thing going on was the Air Soul. It
Air
was the Air
Soul.
Soul was what they were calling it, and you know, the agent was the one that said you might as well just call it
Yes.
Air Jordan, you know,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's what they did. You know, I mean, it was 1984, so what were we, 6? We're first graders,
Yeah.
you know, and I never was a big Jordan fan. I thought he was a ball hog. He always beat my team, the Celtics. And one of the most famous quotes is Larry Bird when he says, "That wasn't Michael Jordan out there. That was Jesus in shorts." I think that was the quote. Yeah, I think it was that. That was Jesus in shorts. I mean it. I mean that the respect. Your name will be mentioned with Magic and Larry, and you know those companies. You know, Adidas, Adidas. It was exactly right. They were in turmoil. The guy just died. There was 4 people that thought they, owned the company. They had all leather shoes. You know, and if you look at it, those first pair of Air Jordans, they bit off of the Converses that Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, and Dr. J had in the commercial, not the ones that they wore on the court.
Right.
Now the Celtics were all black, but with the two-tone, two-color, like Magic Johnson's Converses. I mean, yeah, I was a big Converse guy. My dad was named Chuck Taylor. I like
Yeah.
Larry Bird. I had a pair of all black Larry Birds with number 33 embroidered on them. Got them from the Cloverleaf Foot Locker. I think size 7.5 or 8.5 when I was in middle school. You know, man, what a great movie. I was crying.
Wow, dude, when they pulled the box out and showed the shoe for the first time, it was like the first time I'd ever seen a pair myself. I was just like, wow, look at that. And it was so funny at the end of the movie, right? The wife is like, I always loved Michael Jordan. He was just such a, just such a talented and just the way he would smile. He was just a man of the people and everything. And I'm just like, I have never heard her say one thing about Michael Jordan. This is awesome. I think she's ready to get her first pair of J's. The wife. My wife did. Yeah.
Yeah, my girlfriend wouldn't watch it because she don't like Michael Jordan. But I told her that Michael Jordan ain't in the movie. Right. I mean, he really is not. He says the guy that played him said one word, hello. And that wasn't even his voice. That was the real Michael Jordan. They probably
we never saw his face. Yeah, we never even saw the face.
It was great. It was brilliant.
Yep.
It was brilliant. And here you go. Number 2. They made a lot of money off this movie. They're going to make another one. And it's going to be about the Tinker Hatfield, man. When they brought Tink in, Michael Jordan was thinking about leaving Nike after the Jordan 2.
Wow.
So they brought in a legend. And they have a great video on YouTube from Netflix about Tinker Hatfield, who actually was a runner at Oregon. He ran for Bill Bowerman, who was the co-owner. He started Nike, or the Blue Ribbon Shoe Company, with Phil Knight. And what did he say? He was a teacher of athletic competitiveness. He didn't like to be called coach. He was the guy that wore the hat. But Tinker came in there, and he's like a hippie. I mean, he's like a Grateful Dead, dude. And like when they came out with those threes, like the world was over with, dude. I mean, that elephant print, the world was never the same. And then he went all the way to the 20s. And the 20s were an ode to Bill Bowerman in the hat because Bill Bowerman had just died and people did not like him. They're the ones that look like the elf shoe, like the tongue sticks out.
Oh, those are the kind I rock.
Yeah, man. I mean, to go to UNC and be able to see every pair of Jordans in that room.
That had to be legendary.
Man, it was legendary, you know, and Life Lessons Podcast, Totem Pole Nation. You know, there's that commercial that we watched. We showed it to y'all. Steve Jobs, the crazy ones. The people that think they're crazy enough to change the world are the ones that actually do. And it's like Einstein, Steve Jobs. They laughed at Steve Jobs when he brought out the iPhone.
Think
Look
about
at those.
these.
Let me see. I don't know. Are those the ones that are made in Vietnam? I don't know.
No, they're definitely not, brother.
Wow, what size is that?
I rock 11.5.
Wow, that looks like a
Never been worn. As you see, these are the big tongues.
So they stick the tongue out?
Well, they just don't have the laces in.
Yeah.
The tongue is just a little bit longer. But these are a couple of my faves.
Those are Team Jordans. That's like a mix between.
Those are the OGs right there, brother. You got to know somebody to get those.
Are those actual Jordans?
Dude, all of mine are. They're not Vietnam, brother. Yeah, I done came up.
I'm saying, like, though, I'm not saying that they're bootleg, but you actually have Jordans.
Look at these. Yeah,
so you rock the ones all the time.
Absolutely.
Wow. See, this is the stuff I need to know about Coach Bald. This is the stuff that we need to be putting on Totem Pole, because the people want to know about Coach Bald. Coach Bald wears ones. Ooh, now that's what I'm talking about. Wow. Look at that thing. Go ahead and bring that thing out, man. Put that over your shoulder.
It's just in the closet right there, man. Let me show you another thing that I am glad to be affiliated with. And sorry, I'm just kind of walking through the spot here. Let's see here, trying to get some lights here. We got to hit some pool on this bad boy sometime. Most people have a table that they sit at. We have a pool table that we eat at.
Let me see the pool table that you sit at.
Right here. See it?
Wow, so y'all double the pool table as a table.
Yeah, yep. That's how we do it.
They might sell a cover. You know what I'm saying? Like a board or something you put over top of it.
All right,
that way you don't mess the felt up, man. But
I got that. Yeah, we got that. Yeah, we got that. That's in one of the other rooms.
Money is not an issue with Coach Bald.
How Jay say? Money ain't a thing.
Yeah.
We can always print more.
Yeah. I mean, Coach Bald.
I'm the Phil Knight of the crew.
Yes, he is. I'm the Sonny
Vaccaro. Look at this beauty.
You're the Phil Knight. I'm the Sonny Vaccaro. I'm the guy that eats at 7-Eleven. All right. Smooth, sweet, and sexy. Sounds like you, Coach Bald. The moonshine
right here is Blake Moonshine.
Dude, you need to do Coach Bald, take your shirt off, get out next to that pool and that water, and cut a promo, put it on Totem Pole Nation, and talk about how great that product is. And
I definitely plan on it.
Tag the distributors, Sarah Blake Cheek, because you're the Phil Knight. I'm the Sonny Vaccaro. I understood Sonny. I understood him. I understood the way he was, because I would be that guy going through their door.
How about Phil Knight? When he was like, "I'll come in 7 minutes late," and then he comes in and he explains the whole deal. Like, he explains everything they just talked about.
It was excellent acting.
Yeah, that was great, man.
Excellent acting, man. Dude, those guys. I mean,
I loved how they got to the round table and they said, "This is what we're going to do. We're going to do this, 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 this." And at the end, he was like, "I believe in all you guys. We're going to make this happen." Boom. And they did.
Do you know who Sonny Vaccaro really is, though?
Who is he?
But you don't remember who he is? He's the Nike basketball dude. He is the high school guy that they hired to basically – he gave away Nikes, dude. Yeah. I mean, he's in Hoop Dreams.
That's brilliant.
He's the dude that ran the Nike basketball camps. He was the guy that went and identified talent when they were in high school. And he got them wearing Nikes at a young age, because just like Team Loaded in Richmond is Adidas. And look, Dennis Parker's going to Adidas school.
Yeah.
Those kids start wearing that shoe and it's over with, And I mean, the one thing about Michael Jordan and Jay-Z, that's two guys that I would like to listen to because they don't let nothing mess up their money. They don't let nothing mess up their money, especially Michael Jordan. It's that famous story, Coach Bald, when they were on that bus and there was some politician in New York that went to his mama and tried to get Michael Jordan to endorse him. And Michael Jordan wrote a check, helped him out. But he would not publicly come out and endorse any political party. And they asked him why. And you know what the quote is, Coach Bald?
Nope.
Republicans buy Jordans too.
Boom.
Period. Wow. He caught a lot of flack for that. But would you rather have someone lie to you and tell you what you want to hear? Or would you rather have someone tell you the truth, even though it may not be what you want to hear?
Amen, brother. That's exactly what's probably right and wrong with the world today, man. Everybody's so into their feelings and so you get so hurt so easily. Can't even have a discussion without,
Yeah, I mean, I saw something today. Trying to tell a joke in 2023, and it's this kid, and he's like in all these laser beam things. I'm pretty sure we've offended plenty of people. We're the low man on the totem pole. Always tell the truth, Matt Davis. How about the Lakers' epic failure, greatest of all time? You know what? Guess they can't even win a game. Jeff, I'm in the gym myself. Matty Davis, no matter what he tried, working your way around it always comes back to haunt you. Matt Davis is crushing it. Man, can you believe that there are people in this world that listen to us while they work out? I can't even stand the sound of my own voice. I can't even stand. I feel like Al Pacino in Any Given Sunday. I don't even recognize the man that I see in the mirror. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Look at him. Coach, I am seeing a big difference in Coach Hutch. Look at him. Is he getting in shape, Coach?
He's looking like a possessed man that's changing his life.
Man, I'm telling you, he is blessed.
I'm going to join back in.
You're in, man. He's going to come back in.
Mindset is what separates the best from the rest.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Coach?
Just let's talk about LeBron. A lot of people talk junk about LeBron, but what's harder? Being a nobody from Wilmington, North Carolina, who going into his junior year had no offers. It was Roy Williams that recruited Michael Jordan. All right. I mean, he was third pick overall, but to be the guy that they labeled the king in high school, and I mean, LeBron's only blemish that I know of is I'm taking my talents to Miami. I mean, we got a lot of comments here, y'all. Matty Ice, always tell the truth. Jeff, I'm in the gym. Matty Ice, no matter what he tried, working your way around it always comes back to haunt you. Coach Hutch looking like a beast. Good morning. Matty Ice, heck yeah. Coach Hutchins getting in shape, looking good, brother. Yeah.
You must be on that Jim Tim workout.
That's right.
So happy Tuesday, gents. Happy Tuesday, Totem Pole Nation.
Mood. I had the Lawrence Taylor. Now my mood is Sonny Vaccaro. My mood is Sonny Vaccaro.
Ooh.
Coach Hutch, let me see those tats, Coach. I don't think I've ever seen those tats. Look at that. What is that a tat of? Is that new?
No, this is all this stuff is old. So
What
Philippians
does that all say,
4:13.
Coach?
That's Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Amen, brother.
And then,
Amen.
of course, you gotta love America. And I got Life, Death. I got Sublime album cover. And then the best one, Incredible Hulk.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I mean, feeling like David Banner.
Well, like you said the other day, Coach, you ain't never seen me yell. And like I always tell the kids, you would not like me when I'm angry.
Ooh, because you know what's coming out of you, like Mike Tyson says. Coach Bald, how does it feel to be back? Can you show Coach Hutch the Sarah Blake moonshine, which you will be shooting a commercial with out there in your backyard with your shirt off today, and you'll be tagging. I mean, what a great endorsement to have Coach Bald. You live the Rick. Go ahead and tag Ric Flair. Tell Rick next time he's in St. Pete to come look you up.
Woo!
You live the Ric Flair lifestyle. You embody the Ric Flair lifestyle.
I wanted to send this to Coach Bald, but I guess I didn't. I don't know if I have him on Instagram. So St. Petersburg on May 26th is opening Florida's first dog water park and full liquor bar.
Nice. I think that Madness and Coach Bald need to be there.
It's called Mutts and Martinis.
Okay. I mean,
now if they really want to blow this thing up, Mutts and Martinis, if you're paying attention, you need to get the Mutt Cuts van from Dumb and Dumber to be there.
Yeah.
There we go, brother. Look at
Dumb and
that.
Dumber. I kind of feel like him. There it is.
Who got the hooch?
Yeah,
baby. Man. Who got the only sweetest thing in the world?
That comes from
you want to take a sip
Virginia.
on Tuesday?
Where was that distilled at? She told me that's distilled in Virginia.
I'm reading here, distilled and bottled by the Appalachian Distillery in Ripley, believe it or not, Ripley, West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Yeah. Well, it's all the same.
It is.
I mean, what really separates us? Mountains. You know, the guys that were south of the mountains said they were on one side. The guys in the north got told they were on the other side. So it is what it is, and there's nothing we can do. But we're proud to be from Virginia. VA. All day.
Indeed.
Some people don't understand that. They don't understand our love for our state. Coach Hutch.
The hand symbols for Virginia that people might call gang signs?
2 up, 2 down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I get it right because it might be flipped.
Just 2 up, 2 down.
VA.
Yeah.
It's opposite.
I might be flipped. So there we go. VA.
Yeah, your V is going to be there, and your VA. Yeah. This is the Neptunes.
Yeah.
The Neptunes. Man, what a talent.
It's Spaceballs, right?
Spaceballs is a great
one
movie.
of the greatest movies of all time.
Very underrated. That's Mel Brooks. Yeah. I mean, John Candy. Quote, is that John Candy in the stands? Who said that, Coach Hutch?
That was why am I forgetting it? It's Steve Young.
No, it was
Close. Very
Joe
close.
Montana
Steve Young, man.
against Coach McNally.
Yes.
Well, I'm not thinking it's not Steve Young.
Joe Montana.
Joe Montana, yes.
Yeah.
I got a good one for you. It might be tough to see, but it's Candy versus Candy, Mortal Kombat style, and all of John Candy's different characters.
Let's talk about this guy right here because I'm a big John Candy fan because my dad used to be called Uncle Buck. My dad used to be called Uncle Buck because he had a car like Uncle Buck and he's Uncle Chuck. My dad used to be called Uncle Buck.
Oh, that is awesome.
Kids will never know about the old 96er.
Yeah. Oh, that is awesome.
What is your favorite John Candy movie, Coach Bald?
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
That is a great movie. I
That is
laughed.
fantastic.
I saw it when I was a kid. I saw it in the movie theater.
That one almost, it makes you laugh and almost cry. You know, it's
They're
really
telling
good.
you You're
I'm
going
gonna
the wrong way.
I'm gonna change it up with a John Candy, not necessarily cameo, but a very small part. But he made the movie. Rookie of the Year. He was the announcer for Henry Rodengartner when he was pitching. And I just think that he made that movie. If they didn't have John Candy in there, that movie would not be what it is.
Oh, here's another one that he was very young in this. National Lampoon's Family Vacation. He was the security guard at Wally World.
Hey,
Y'all
okay.
remember that?
Yes, he was. I definitely remember that. That was epic. I tell you this one. This might be one of his most underrated. And you talk about a classic. Let's talk about the movie Stripes.
Stripes is fantastic. I'm going to throw it back, getting ready for summer, Memorial Day, Summer Rental.
Oh,
Started in the
yeah.
movie theater.
Yeah.
The Great Outdoors.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that one. That was great. That was the one with the bears, right? Where the bears were eating the.
I'm trying to think what was his most famous.
Of course, Spaceballs was legendary.
Spaceballs. I mean, Uncle Buck came out before Home Alone because Macaulay Culkin was in Uncle Buck. Did y'all know that?
That's right.
But what was his most successful movie that made the most money?
I'm Googling it as we speak. He made the films he didn't make, but the films he was in made $246 million. And it doesn't tell me what his top is.
Just list off some of the movies that he did, like on his Wikipedia.
You got to think Stripes is up there.
Yeah, Great Outdoors, Rescuers Down Under. It was animated. He was Wilbur the Albatross. Now, I get in trouble for this, but I show this movie every year. Cool Runnings.
Oh, yeah, that's a great one.
I mean, it's a sports movie, and it's true. It's a great story.
Uncle Buck, Spaceballs, National Lampoon's Vacation, Home Alone, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
So he was in Home Alone.
Yes.
What part did he play in Home Alone?
In Home Alone, he was the leader of the polka band. He gave the family a ride.
Huh. I mean, Joe Pesci. Man, I love some Joe Pesci. Like, I thought My Cousin Vinny was one of the funniest movies when I was a kid. I mean, I laughed. Man.
I haven't even seen this movie in years, and I wouldn't remember it. He was in JFK. Oliver Stone's JFK.
I saw it in the movie theater. What year did it come out?
That was 1991.
Saw it in the movie theater. You know, John F. Kennedy, my dad says, it was a shame that I didn't get to see John F. Kennedy to be president. We
go back in history, and that's kind of when everything started going downhill.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, I guess it depends on what side you're on.
We can open up that
went
rabbit
downhill
hole
and
day.
what went uphill. Yeah. It's all relative. For some
Yeah.
people, it was a lot worse before John F. Kennedy. After, it was a lot better. So, John F. Kennedy, man, what a guy. Where are the John F. Kennedys today? Are they YouTubers?
I know you got
where are they?
You got RFK running for president.
RFK Jr.
Yeah.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Okay, I just want to say something. If your last name is Kennedy, I think I would lay low.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't know, there's a curse. There's a curse. I would never, ever ride in a plane. I would never, ever drive near any lakes. I mean, man.
Yeah, sometimes it's so much.
Somebody sold their soul.
You got to stop believing in coincidence.
And the price wasn't cheap. All right. I mean, what do you know about the Kennedys there, Coach Hutch?
I said we could open up that rabbit hole, but I know there was
What do you know about the dad?
about John F. Kennedy.
No, the originator, the dad, John F. Kennedy's dad. Or was it John Kennedy? I don't even. Yeah.
I really don't know right now.
Man.
Early in the morning.
Well, his dad made a lot of money during a time period called Prohibition.
Yeah, I knew he had mob ties, mafia ties.
Yeah. Don't mess with those guys. Okay? Don't mess with the mafioso. All right? Man, that's why I don't make enemies. Totem Pole Nation, we love everybody. All right? We don't want to get anybody on our bad side. The alphabet people, the mafioso, the Barstool. I mean, Barstool could probably shut us down. Look at Coach's hat. That is copyright infringement. Okay, so
It's
Barstool
different enough.
Sue us. Make sure you
It's
sue Coach
different enough.
Hutch.
This could be, what is that? Not Universal Studios, Paramount Pictures.
Yes, they didn't
It is
originate
different enough.
stars. The common man. For the common man. We are Totem Pole Nation. Coach Hutch, do you feel like you are for the common man?
Indeed. I'm a general education high school teacher. If that doesn't sum it up right there, then I don't know.
You are a common man for the common man. We have Coach Bald, who's like the Ric Flair. I'm like the Sonny Vaccaro. Who are you, Coach Hutch?
Who am I?
Yeah. If he's
Man,
Ric
I
Flair,
get told I got told yesterday I look like somebody from a student. I get told all the time, basically depending on my weight fluctuations, that I look like some type of celebrity. I had people at the, I don't know. That's just doppelganger stuff. Who I am? Well, I'm one and only Andrew Hutchings.
What was your wrestling name?
Coach, I clicked on WWE for a moment last night, and I swore I saw you out there, but it was these guys called the Viking Raiders.
Yeah.
Have you heard of those guys, and did they steal that gimmick from you?
I have, and no, they didn't.
Okay.
My gimmick was, I was the Incredible Hutch, and I could do things that were incredible, and you could see all these young little guys, cruiserweights, doing flips, and here I am, 300 pounds, doing flips. And then shortly after I was there, what was Apollo Cruz's statement at the end of every match? Do a flip.
Yeah.
Maybe he did. That guy's a monster, so all respect to him.
Amen.
Coach Bald. I'm looking back there. It looks a little overcast, a little cloudy in St. Petersburg. What's the plans today for St. Pete Rejuvenate? I know you're going to shoot the commercial, the promo for the moonshine, which will be posted on our Instagram, our YouTube, our Facebook, TotemPoleNation.com.
Yeah, that's definitely in the works. There's some game planning going behind it, so I don't think today's going to be the day, especially when it looks like it does out there. We want it beautiful, bright, and sunny, But I got to get some studying in for sure. Got to get a workout in. Got to knock out a few things. See about setting up some appointments and stuff like that. It's just one of those days you got to get through. You know what I mean?
I just picture
grind through.
Coach Bald doing a combination Stone Cold Steve Austin, Zoolander, just dousing in moonshine.
Yeah, it's probably going to happen, but I'm on I want to say a 16 or 17 day absence from alcohol. And I mean, I thought you couldn't feel this good without drugs or alcohol in your system. You know what I'm saying? So it's great to take a break. And man, I can shred up so quickly when I disdain from that. So yeah, man, I'm feeling great. My mindset is pretty much feeling unbreakable. And so I got to focus. I got to get some studying in. I got to get certified. So that's pretty much at the top of the line. Everything else is kind of below that. But just a busy day. But yeah, man, trust me, that there will be some videos posted as soon as that is done. But there is, I just don't want to go out there and freestyle it. I want there to be some good, some a good message behind it. And it was awesome meeting those guys, man. I got to meet the whole family and everything, and it was awesome because the people probably don't even know, but she's got 4 amazing kids, and I guessed every single one of them's age perfect. Like I guessed every single one's age, and the oldest one was like, or the oldest boy was like, my mom told you how old I was. I was like, nope, it's because I'm a pawpaw. And I said, you want
Bald.
I said,
Uncle
Coach
Bald.
Ball,
Paul, man.
are you getting certified in moonshine, or are you doing a official certification you're studying for?
It could be yes. That could be a yes question. It could be both. It could be both.
He's
Yeah.
certified life coach.
Certified G.
We're going to
Yeah,
have a
that's where I'm going
certified
with.
life coach. We have a certified strength and conditioning coordinator. We have a certified life coach. And then we have me. And I guess I'm just the
Certified
lab
Route
rat.
10 coach.
I'm Route 10 coach. I'm a lab rat. Do an experiment on me. Split my head open. See what's in here. All right. It's not much because I'm a Pollock.
Are you donating your body to science when you pass?
Yes, but because I'm a genetic freak. All right. I don't work out. I'm Sonny Vaccaro, but I have the blood pressure and the physical fitness of Lance Armstrong.
That's
Look
a good
at me
problem to have.
and then look at LeBron James. This is a LeBron James inside. Okay. Look at my dad. He weighed 400 pounds. He's 80. He eats fried fish every day. We are genetic freaks.
He's getting those good omega-3s and omega-6s.
My heart might explode today. I might have a stroke. I might stroke out right here on the show. Now that will go viral.
Don't do it, Coach.
Hutch, I am so proud of you. And who was it that said that you were going to lose weight?
That was you. However, do have news. That scale is busted.
Hey, it doesn't matter. Whatever you tell yourself
it's
is
boosting
true.
my ego, but
losing 18 pounds in a day is not exactly good.
Down about 8 pounds. How you look at it, but it was telling me I was down 38 pounds. So.
I have a guy in one of my classes, and I've already told him, Coach Bald, that one day he will work for me, and his job will be just to laugh at my jokes. All right, Jose, I love you. You are going to be hired. You are just going to be there to laugh. And it doesn't take much because you can just look at me and laugh. Coach Bald laughs. No one else is laughing. Are you laughing with me or are you laughing at me?
Well,
yes.
I know I was laughing during the story of the grain of sand exploding the earth. Now, that's a little inside joke, but
oh my gosh,
that got me.
Well, Coach Taylor, what exactly do you do all day? Well, have you ever seen The Dream Team? Have you ever seen One That Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? Have you ever seen Bad News Bears? Have you ever seen Little Giants? Okay.
All fantastic.
Walter Matthau. Yeah. I'm Walter Matthau and Billy Bob Thornton without Angelina Jolie. All right. I got Beyonce. But I think I'm more like Walter Matthau. What do you think? What is my energy more like, Coach Bald? Am I more like a Walter Matthau, or am I more like a Billy Bob Thornton, coach of the Bad News Bears?
I'm thinking you're somewhere in more like a Bobby the Brain Heenan, man.
Ooh.
One of the goats when it comes to managers. You know what I mean? You look up managers in every or coaches in every aspect. Bobby the Brain Heenan was one of the most legendary, and he had some unbelievable promos and very comical as well. So that's where I have you in that kind of energy.
I got my tag team right here. Coach Hutch, would you ever be a part of a tag team, or are you just a solo wrestler?
I can do tag team.
I think we have the tag team right here. I think we're taking on all challengers.
Yeah. We could do not a triple threat, but I mean, you could do like D-Generation X used to do, these type of matches 3-on-3.
There was a three-man matches. That is correct. So today, are the Heat playing the Celtics?
Absolutely.
So the Celtics could go
LeBron
home.
is retiring, apparently.
Yeah,
Is that breaking news?
Yeah, we'll see when it actually happens.
He
But
said he has a lot of thinking. It's just like Jordan. It's 90. He always says 99.9% chance I'll never play again.
I think he's going to go the Tom Brady route because I think it just generates more revenue when you say you're going to retire and then don't.
Yeah.
I mean, his son's going to USC, which, I mean, that's another country to us. Never been to California, but it's in LA. All right, my friend in Mission Viejo, Coach Stevenson, you know about that. You live out there. He's going to USC. His dad plays for the Lakers. I mean, he might as well just play another year. I mean, come on, man. Sit out half the games. Is anyone ever going to break his scoring record? I mean, I guess people thought no one was ever going to break Kareem's.
Yeah, years down the road, yes. Every record's going to get broken.
Every record will be broken. Jim Brown. Jim Brown has passed away. You know, Jim Brown, he was a part of Sam Cooke, Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali, that night in Miami when Muhammad Ali, I guess he was still Cassius Clay, won the title. Jim Brown left at the peak of his career. All right, coaches, if you have Jim Brown, don't run off. If you have Jim Brown, don't be Paul Brown and run him off.
Yeah. Well, he liked the movies.
I like the movies too. I mean, but they said that who was number 2 to Jim Brown if he was number 1 at his time? They said there was not even anybody that was close to number 2. But what about Gale Sayers?
You can do it all, man.
Yeah.
The Kansas Comet.
It all depends on your perspective. You know, I mean, there wouldn't be sports shows out there if people didn't have different perspectives on different guys.
Yeah.
You know, and some people are dead right and some people are very, very wrong. Like my favorite, I'm going to throw it off. I know no disrespect to talking about the late, great Jim Brown, but I remember people saying that RG3 was going to be the best thing to ever happen in the NFL. Well, what happened there? So, you know,
I mean, he didn't play in a pro-style offense.
What's up?
College. I mean, he didn't play in a pro-style offense in college. And, dude, I'm going to tell you the truth. When I saw RG3 his first year run those 2-minute drills for the Washington Redskins, I was like, okay, that's why Shanahan and them picked him. Because I thought he was like John Elway. This dude's John Elway. But, I mean, his knee. But if he was John Elway, would they have drafted Kirk Cousins in the same draft? Isn't that amazing, Coach Bald, that Kirk Cousins is the last man standing? Andrew Luck's gone. RG3's gone. But Kirk Cousins is still there.
Yeah, they saw something in them. And who knows, there could be a reunion after next year between old Kirk Cousins and the Redskins. You like that? You like that? You like that?
I like that if they just would have kept him, you know. Yeah, but now that you know, Ron Rivera, I love you. I think you're great. You've been in the NFL for 40 years, but they hired your replacement. I don't know who the owner is, but Eric Bieniemy will be a head coach in the NFL. All right, and I hope he can find his quarterback.
Yeah, I still think it's a solid decade before we even have them in a Super Bowl talk.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, dude, they should have been in the playoffs this year if they would have won that Giants game.
Yeah. Well, not playoffs, but Super Bowl talk.
Yeah, I agree, man. You know, you got a Eagles team that's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Well, the Eagles
you
fired
mean the Cincinnati or none of the Georgia Bulldogs?
Yeah, the Georgia Eagles.
So the kid that was the D lineman from Georgia that got drafted by the Eagles, not Smith, but the other one, he was the kid. He was driving the car when the kid died.
Yeah.
Was he drinking?
I don't think so. I think it was rate of speed.
Oh, so he was actually speeding?
Yeah.
Man, that's a
I'm
tragedy.
not 100% positive on that, but I remember reading about it, and I don't think it was intoxication. I think it was rate of speed.
Man.
Most of the reasons why people get in accidents anyway is a speed.
You are a driver's ed teacher, so you know all that stuff. Man. So what day is it today?
Today is Tuesday, talking mind over matter.
Today's Tuesday. So what does that mean?
That means
Coach
I'm getting tacos after work.
Taco
That's it.
Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday. Get after it.
Mind over matter. My friend Jimmy Rogers, rest in peace. If you don't mind, it don't matter. And he didn't mind, and you definitely didn't matter. So that was his mind over matter. If you don't mind, it don't matter. And I don't mind, and you don't matter. That was his philosophy. We have a special ops guy coming on today on Totem Pole Nation, a part of the CFC clinic, and they have virtual reality that they train football players on. I got hooked up with this guy from Bill Best in Colorado. Coach Hutch, is virtual reality the future?
I think so. I still think it's in its infancy and maybe a little bit older than that, just because virtual reality has been around for a long time, decades now. But the new PSVR2, the Meta Quest, all these different ones, like their abilities are crazy. It's still not lifelike, realistic, but it's pretty darn on close. So I definitely think 10, 15, 20 years, you're going to have people living in virtual reality.
I think I'm living in it. My actual body is somewhere in another universe, another dimension, like the Matrix. Did you see the Matrix, Coach Bald? Did you see the Matrix in the movie theater?
I did not.
I did, and I still don't know what it's about.
I saw 1, 2, and 3 in the theater. I saw 4 at home. 4 was.
And what is the Matrix about, Coach? You are very, very smart.
Garbage.
Your IQ is very, very high. You're in the Mensa Society. You have 180 IQ. All right. What is the first Matrix about? We can't get into 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But just what's the first Matrix about? I've watched it 5 times. I don't even know what it's about.
So the Matrix is, in a nutshell, in the shortest possible way I can explain this, it's a simulated reality created by machines that are AI that enslaved humanity, and they use them for energy. And the way they kept them docile was to put them into a simulated reality.
So basically, it's reality. Basically, it's a true story.
Well, if you listen to all these physicists, quantum physicists, theoretical physicists, all these different people, a lot of them have this simulation theory idea, but they're like, there's no way that they could manufacture every single atom that we have around us for an entire world to be in a simulation. The smartest beings in the universe couldn't do that, they say. But we never know.
That they couldn't create every atom?
Yes, every molecule, every atom.
Why would they have to create anything if you're in a simulation?
Well, that's what it is, a simulation. Simulation is created.
Why can't it not be in your brain? Because I've been places and done things. I mean, I spent a week in Daytona Beach one night. I mean,
Coach Taylor, I believe you're pretty much asking Coach Hutchins. This seems like what coaches are asking Coach McNally about playing long. Like, I believe we could go hours into what we're going into. Am I right, Coach Hutchins?
We definitely could. I think Coach might have been slipped some psilocybin or LSD in his drink in Daytona Beach.
Oh, man.
I mean, I spent a week in Johnson City one night. Coach Ball. I mean, how are you feeling? I mean, this is Totem Pole Nation. You got Sarah Blake Cheeks Moonshine. You're going to be a life coach. Coach Bald, the life coach. How are you feeling?
I'm just trying to embrace the process, man. You know, it's a longer process than I need it to be, but I need to just nail it, knock it out the park and everything. And then after that, then it'll be time to do some celebrating. You know what I mean? But I got to focus on what's going on now. A lot like the kids at school this week. You know, you got only a few more days left. You got to finish strong, and then you celebrate your break. You know what I mean? And then get back after it. You know, you don't celebrate and then pitch a tent there and live there doing the celebrating the whole time. You keep it moving, you keep growing, you keep getting better in every aspect, mind, body, and soul. That's how I'm feeling.
Man, that's motivational. Coach Hutch, how are you feeling?
Feeling fantastic. It's Tuesday. Like Coach said, it's getting down to the end of the year. And, you got to work hard in every facet of life. And if you have a responsibility, it's your duty to do that responsibility to the best of your ability. Just like LL Coach Neil. He's got a duty. And he does
Totem
very
Pole
well.
Nation, what's up?
All right.
Happy Tuesday.
Oh yeah, Taco Tuesday.
I'm going Taco Tuesday after work today.
Hell yeah.
Send us out, Coach Bald. St. Pete Rejuvenate.
Yeah, huge shout out, St. Pete Rejuvenate. Hop on the website right now. We are giving away a free IV hydration. Check us out, man. We do the Botox, the Brotox, the facials, ketamine infusion. You name it, we can hook it up. But check us out. Check out the website. Call us, text us. And Coach Hutch, man, tell us about the phenomenal, the one, the only Cultivate Wellness, my man.
Well, Cultivate Wellness specializes in CBD. They've got 20 years of industry experience. They know what they're talking about. They can help you in multiple ways: neuroprotectant, anti-anxiety, anti-inflammation, all sorts of different things that can help you out, even pet therapy as well. So check them out, cultivatewellness.com. Give them a ring. They'll talk you up. And hopefully we're going to get one down there in St. Pete before too long.
Ooh, that is very inspiring right there, without a doubt.
Dude, that's inspiring.
Malaysia, get the Dolphins. Where's the Dolphins at?
I know you
Go
got to
get
go,
'em.
man.
Go get them. All right, Totem Pole Nation. We love you guys. To the next episode.
Adios.